Okay, boys, are you here?
Yep.
You listening?
Yep.
Genesis 28, 10 to 21. Jacob dreams about Jesus. Right, I got a few questions. Are you good or bad?
Good. Bad. Oh, yeah, bad.
In light of heaven being perfect and wonderful, and that God is sinless, are you good or bad compared to that?
Bad.
Okay, how do bad people connect with God and get to know Him, or be known by Him, or experience Him, or walk with Him if we're bad?
Pray. Go to church. Love God.
How do you do that if you're bad?
Everyone's bad.
Yeah, we're stuffed. End of episode. Let's go home. We're done for, right?
Yeah.
Not right. How do bad people connect with God? We need a ladder. Or another way of putting it, we need a priest. Or a middleman. A go-betweenie. A connector. Isaac had a son called Jacob. Jacob was a naughty boy and grew up to be a naughty man. And the naughty man, or the bad man, knew God. How? He needs a ladder.
He had a dream.
He had a dream. One day Jacob lay down on the ground and he took a stone for a pillow. By the way, that's something for us to be grateful for, because we have fluffy pillows. Unless you got one of those memory foam ones, which is like a stone. And he had a dream. In the dream, the living God showed Jacob a ladder, which was so tall it stretched from earth all the way to heaven. Angels were going up and down the ladder, between heaven and earth, and the Lord stood on top of it. Jacob sees God at the top of the ladder, and if you see God, we know who he's looking at. Who's the seen Lord in the Bible?
Jesus.
And from the tippity top of the ladder, Jesus said to Jacob, I will give you and your descendants the land on which you are lying. All people on earth will be blessed through you and your children. Remember the question, boys. How do naughty or bad people connect with God?
They need a ladder.
And part of this promise here is they need church. So they need a church with a ladder. Then, to end on a wonderful note, Jesus says, I will not leave you. And with that, Jacob woke up and called the place Bethel, which means God lives here. Years later, Jesus, when he was born of Mary, would tell his friend Nathanael about the meaning of Jacob's dream. He says, I tell you the truth, you will all see heaven open and the angels of God going up and down on the Son of Man. Now that's the name Jesus called himself, the one who is the stairway or the ladder between heaven and earth. Jesus says, I am the ladder of Jacob. And if church has got this ladder, church becomes a blessing to the whole world. Jesus is the ladder of Jacob, the priest, the connector. The Father sends Jesus to be the center of church and to be a ladder to bring people up to God, or actually to bring God down to people, even when we're naughty. Some people think, I've been bad today, so God must hate me.
But it's the opposite way round.
Some people think, I'm going to get to heaven one day because I've been really good and I've behaved myself.
But it's the other way round.
He comes down to pull us up. And faith is climbing onto him. So don't wait till you're better. Climb on him now and connect with God this day. Genesis 28. Jesus is Jacob's ladder, Jacob's middleman, Jacob's connector, Jacob's priest.